Yes, okay, so welcome to the channel, and then yes, let me take you to an exciting journey. Um, this video is a travel documentary. We actually went to the provinces, McKinney City. So on our way back, we decided to stop by and show you around. Please subscribe. Yes, so as you see the beautiful scenes in Sierra Leone, and this is the northern part of the country. We are at this is the Lone Star Freetown Highway. And most people have been wondering, how do people really do their stuff in Africa? Where do they live? I want to know the type of houses they build. This is it. This is a picture, this is a glimpse of what really happens here in Africa, our daily lives, how people live. But in this case, you don't have offices. Our offices are the farms. Every other morning, a set of family pack their tools, have their breakfast. It's not the usual breakfast that you have in Europe or out of the provincial areas. Typically leftover food, I would say, cold food, or sometimes we boil potatoes, cassava in the morning, and then we mix that up with pepper, add your seasoning, which is local Maggi. You put palm oil, and then the whole rest of the family have that for breakfast. Off they go to the farm. That's how they start their morning. So that is why even when NGOs go to these communities, if you don't go very early in the morning, you will not meet these people in their houses, because for them 6, 7, 8 o'clock, at least 8 o'clock, they should be in their farm places to start their farm work, because you'll be here. The sun is very hot at some point during the dry season. So if you go to these communities in the afternoon, you will not meet them, because they will be there from 8 o'clock in the morning to 4, some of them to 4 p.m. So, but in the evening hours, if you have any activity with these villagers or these people living in these provincial areas, you'll be able to get a meeting with them or have any activity. But early in the morning, they move out. So this is just a green scenery. This is how the provincial area looks. It's just like you can count the houses. The land area that is still unoccupied is very large. I think there was at some point, based on statistics, about 70% of the land area in Sierra Leone is not used. This is just a practical evidence. I mean, you go for 4-5 minutes without seeing houses even, or meeting people or seeing people. But in these other areas, you see a lot of houses. These are like the headquarter villages. These are like the headquarter villages. So when you reach there, you see, a bunch of houses, probably 10, 15 houses. Other than that, you just see 1, 2 houses where they are like a new settlement. So we'll get to Lonsar, and you see a lot of houses. Of course, there you see modern houses, you see cars, motorbikes, and yeah, you see office workers standing by the roadside ready to go to their different offices, because you find offices in these headquarter places, headquarter towns or villages. Other than that, you just see one houses, and the highway is pretty bad because right now, I mean, it's been 15 years after completion of this road, especially this. It's over 15 years. This McKinney or Freetown McKinney highway. So you see a lot of potholes. The road is bad. So yes, as I mentioned earlier, you see that we've gone over 5 minutes now. You just see trees, bushes. It's nothing more except these one cars are passing by that are also traveling either to McKinney or coming from McKinney. Yeah. So you get to see there's this new mining site. I think it's bauxite mining site. It's active. There are a lot of workers there. You see, of course, the mineral pile up, and some are being transported. So we see that Sierra Leone is it's a rich country in minerals only. Other than that, you will not see anything. You will not see wealth in Sierra Leone. Yesterday, I saw on LinkedIn a post about the high youth unemployment rate in Sierra Leone. But when you travel around, you see a lot of mining activities. These companies are in operations. What's happening? They are not employing people. So you get to see the bauxite mining site later on in the video. Yeah, so and we've just entered Lonsar. It's notably known for stove production, our local stove. So I think the rest of the country buy from Lonsar. If you want a reliable stove, one that is durable, you have to buy it from Lonsar. So that is what they are notably known for. I mean, when it comes to local stove production. But also, we have one of the biggest mining companies in Lonsar, which is the London Mining. Iron. That is they mine iron ore. It's been there for a long time. I think that's one of the major thing that is boosting the economy of Lonsar. But it's a big place, and it's advanced because they have banks. They have 2 universities, yes, and they also have campuses of other universities. We have the University of Lonsar that is offering nursing courses, and also the University of McKinney. They have a campus there. There is a campus, Unimac have a campus there in Lonsar. So Lonsar is a big place. It's advanced. They have resorts, hotels. It's also home to one of the best schools, secondary schools in Sierra Leone. That's the Moraldo. And you also get to see the new fuel stations that are being built around that axis. And this building is the 1 Mile Resort. That's the oldest resort in Lonsar. So we are still in Lonsar town or city, because most times indigenous from that area, they argue that no, we are not living in a town, this is a city. So you have to give them that respect and and authority. Yeah, so we are still in Lonsar city, though we are now exiting the area, but at the edge you see guys that have opened a wash car in the swamp areas, because it's very easy to get water. You have a police checkpoint at the end. So the moment you pass the checkpoint, then you are going, you are now going out of Lonsar, heading to Bay Junction. So it's a 15 minutes drive, depending on your speed as a driver. It's a 15 minutes drive from Lonsar to Bay Junction. So this is a new fuel station that is being built around Lonsar, and then you see the policeman he stopped us, and then we continue our journey, because if you are using a private car, there's not much interrogation. So as I mentioned earlier on, you will see some modern houses along the highway. Yeah, as you see, this one is a modern house. It's beautiful. So coming down from Lonsar, you have a 5-10 minute drive without seeing any house. But that's good, because you need to also see the green scenery, the beauty in the green scenery of Sierra Leone. The landscape is beautiful. You get to see a lot of trees. Okay, this is another house. It's just one in an isolated place. In an isolated place. Yes, so relax, enjoy the scenery, get to see how the country look like. So these are places, actually, if you want to, like, if you're a tourist or you just want to, you like enjoying nature, visit the provincial areas. Yeah, and get to explore, get to know the tradition, the culture of these beautiful people. So we are now using 15 minutes to cross over to Bay Junction, but it depends on the car you are using and your speed. Some they take 20 minutes, 25 minutes to get to Bay Junction coming from Lonsar. So from Bay Junction, you get to reach to Masheka, which is also a big town. It's after that, after Masheka, you get to Mile 38. Is another big place. It's notably known for a checkpoint. That is, I think that's the major one. If you are that's the last point. If you are coming from McKinney to Freetown, and it's the first point if you are coming from Freetown to go to McKinney or branch to Bo and Poloko. So you see that the road is very bad. You see the potholes, and there are a lot of patches on the road. Because here, when when the road goes bad, you find it very difficult to get this authority, the RMFA, to road maintenance people to actually patch up the road. And there are funds running when it comes to maintaining or maintenance of the road, but that's not been done. I mean, not all the time. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of palm trees, a green thing, this one house, an isolated one house. So actually this village is what the handwork of the people are mostly farmers. People are mostly farmers in these areas, and these are the areas who buy charcoal or firewood. So if you have your family here, because in the capital it's very much expensive. Getting a bag of charcoal is expensive in the capital. So if you are fortunate to travel to the provinces for whatever reason, when coming back, most private vehicles, individuals stop by these communities to buy, so reduce cost. Yeah, so we are now at Bere Junction. This is Bere Junction. This is one of the park to get a car to go to Lonsar. So this is just one side. This is a one-sided aspect of the McKinney to Freetown highway. So this is the biggest roundabout, and this is the police station of the divisional headquarters for Owerri division. It's also another big place because it actually was a resident area for those people working in the mining areas. At the time, Africa Mineral and London Mine was more active. You see people, a lot of mine site workers residing here at Bere Junction. So heading from Bere Junction, that's also another long ride going towards Mashaka. It's actually what I would say, a junction that splits. If you are coming from Freetown, you want to travel to Bo, Mashaka is actually the place to branch off to Bo, Kenema, and the south I would say, south and the east. And also, if you want to go to some areas of the north, which like Cambia, Poloko Cambia, that's also you also get to go to use the street road coming to Bere Junction. When you reach Bere Junction, you'll be able to branch off to Poloko and Cambia, and then use the street road to go to Lonsar to McKinney. I think there's a new site that is opening here, so you see a lot of caterpillars in this axis. There's a new site opening up. I heard it's a factory, but I'm not too sure. Because we are actually witnessing what I would say is kind of an industrial revolution in the Freetown McKinney highway. There are a lot of factories opening up, a lot of other companies that are starting something. So it's one of the most ply roads because Northerners are known for, they are business people. Northerners are business people, and you find more checkpoints going to McKinney more than any other place. For example, if you are going to Bo, you find less checkpoints compared to if you are going to McKinney. Police checkpoints, I mean. So this is a new mining site, the bauxite mining site. As you see, that dirt you are seeing is a heap of bauxite. This is new, but I think they've clocked 1 year. They started mining last year. So you see a lot of mining workers. This is the site. Sierra Leone is actually rich in mineral, very, very rich in mineral. So stay tuned for the other parts of this exciting journey back into Freetown. Stay tuned and please subscribe.